Other people who are watching, cross watchers, I hope you're all doing fine. Well, what is going on, guys? A lot is going on. We have 7 planets going retrograde, and we feel that there's a huge shift going on. And that needs to be addressed so we can go within, going within ourselves. We're feeling that shift going from outside, more inside, releasing, letting go of things that no longer serves us. And in which way that happens is mostly to go within ourselves, releasing. And no, don't say releasing, because then you're addressing a contract. So letting go of the stuff that is no longer serving you. So we're letting go of our emotions. We're letting go of the things that was in the past, and that is coming up to being addressed, and letting it go on a gentle and easy way, knowing that it's there, knowing that feeling is there, but not having letting that emotion control us. It's like it could be that you wouldn't speak out, but the feelings that you had before, but now it's coming up to be addressed. So it's very important to go through that stuff, and I see that the divine masculine is going through a lot of energies at the moment. And I have here 3 cards already. That is one, the temple secrets, secrecy, isolation, observation, and ritual magic. So it could be that the divine masculine is going within, that he is addressing his magical self into the secrets of the temple. The temple can be your house, it can be the temple that is around somewhere. We have a lot of temples here in Avalon, so it could be that that the masculine is going within, that he has knowledge of the temple secrets, and he's isolating himself. And isolating himself because getting the answers from within, not from the outside, but from the inside. It could be that the divine masculine has the secrets, and that he wants to sort those secrets out with himself. And observation is that he is observing himself, observing his emotions, and that there is some rituals he's doing for himself to get out of that energy of stuckness, of death, of rebirth. He knows exactly that when there is a death, there's also a rebirth. And I get a lot of death cards for the divine masculine. I don't want to go to a very deep and profound energy, but it must be said. I hear you need to speak it out. It could be that somebody did a death ritual on the divine masculine, and don't wish him really well. So it could be that there is this energy of death and rebirth, and I hear the divine masculine needs protection. It could be that somebody did a death ritual, or try to stagnate your return to wow. um, I have a feeling in this, if you start to recover from something, you know, it could be an emotion, it could be an illness, it could be of, you know, you're recovering, and somebody did a death spell on you to hold you in that space, and divine masculine has to look at it, because I have that feeling, and I see it also. I see that ritual. I see the candles. I see um, the the ritual they're doing. They're doing the rituals with cards. They're doing the ritual with herbs. They're doing the ritual with. They use the elements. So the divine masculine needs to be aware of this. You know, if you're getting tired, you're getting depleted, it's not only the energies, because now it's the energy to go within. You know, the old paradigm is releasing. So when the old paradigm is on the verge of being destroyed, let's say it like that, that it has to let go, you know. The old paradigm is leaving our bodies, leaving our environment, and we're getting huge changes and huge purging. And now, when you're in the light, the darkness always try to stop it, and that's what's happening. You know, it's not on the masculine itself, but it's the darkness that is trying to stop the progression um, of the situation the divine masculine is in. So it could be if the divine masculine feels depleted or heavy, that some energies are going on, and it has to do with their in progress. I hear it has to do with their progress. They're progressing in their life, and they're progressing, and they're moving through to something, and you know, and there is this dark energy that try to stop it. It's putting rituals, and I see also they're being paid for to do these rituals. So it's not about someone that knows these rituals. They're not having enough power enough. So there is so much resentment towards the divine masculine that they pay someone to do those rituals on the masculine. So however it is, and I know that the divine masculine also has knowledge about the elementals, knowledge about the rituals, about going to the light. And the only thing what will help him is the consciousness, is going within, the self-awareness and personal realizations that you can rise above it by going in meditation to elevate your frequency and go to a higher frequency in yourself, that maybe work with crystals, you know, holding crystals, putting crystals around you, wearing crystals, that those energies won't be integrated into your system and into your environment. I also see that it is someone that knows you well, and knows exactly where your triggers are and where your soft spots are. And it could be that they're going for the soft spots within you, and that don't have to be you, but can also be your environment. So if things starts to break down, if things starts to crumble underneath you, and you feeling all these blocks, and nothing is going the way you really want it, get out, get in meditation, raise your awareness, and the divine masculine knows. He knows that there is something going on. He knows that there is something going on, and he needs to go to that personal realization that he can move out of it and shift out of this on every level. There is and leave that behind, because that's what he needs. He needs the light. He needs the tree, the tree not going to the underworld yet in the tree, but staying in that light, rising above it. Okay, so know what's going on, that there is magic done on the divine masculine, and that there is that you're the only one who can rise above it and get out of that consciousness. You know it, so rise to a higher level of frequency. It's the Dharma wheel, and it could be that the divine masculine gets karmic lessons, that there is pressure from his peers, and he has to follow his moral codes. So the wheel of dharma, the wheel of karma, go to that positive side within yourself, so you can shift the karma into dharma. And there are a lot of karmic lessons to be learned at the moment for the masculines. And that maybe there's pressure from the outside, that you get triggered, and I hear it's the separation. It's the mind or the heart. Do I have to follow my mind? Do I have to follow my heart? What is my heart saying? My heart saying is this. My heart saying I have to follow through. My mind is saying, I have to get out, because I all experienced this before, and it's just the karma that is playing out in a different form, but that you turn around, and I know that the divine masculine can do this, turn around the karma into dharma and let it work for him instead of against him. And that wheel that will turn again, getting out of the mind space into a higher frequency of awareness by meditation, going within, raising that frequency within himself and the light, so his neutrons and his his cells will be activated to start to think on a different level. And if you do that every day for 20 minutes, you change automatically. Within 3 days, you change the wheel, you change the energy. So that's what I hear. It's like an elephant in a china shop. That's what I hear. It's wow. It's really interesting what's going on here. And the karma and the dharma and the karma wheel has to do with the divine feminine. So it could be that there is a karmic wheel going on. How the divine feminine was treating him, or he treating the divine feminine, and it doesn't matter. because it's just the wheel of karma that is turning around now, and that is that you can change it yourself from karma into dharma. And then there is this awareness needed. Then there is this and it could be that the divine masculine and divine feminine could be in separation, you know, that there is a separation going on, but there is magic in play, not to let those two come together, or it's the, you know, the dark fighting, and that's what's going on a lot with the twin flames also, because the twin flames can come together, and there are always things that coming in to you know, to hold them back. But are the divine masculine and the divine feminine strong enough, both of them, to go in that other consciousness and change that wheel of karma, of dharma, or stay in that low dark vibration? And it could be that you feel depleted. It could be that you know, outside things are working against us, against the divine masculine, to not getting there where he wants to be. And what I will tell you, if you do dark rituals, or you do spell work, you know, on a person, or you know, it can, if you do it on a spiritual person, sorry, I already start to purge for the masculine, then it is possible that the rebirth and the death and rebirth that he's going through is just delayed, you know, that it can be a longer period of time, but it also can be you know, restored by going into meditation and changing that wheel of karma, and not going in the same vibration as the past. So if the masculine is still doing the same, or the feminine is still doing the same, you know, energy wise, because we all have masculine and feminine within ourselves, then it's possible to get yourself stuck. So let's see what's going on in the divine masculine's mind space, because this is just the energy, what is happening at the moment. You know, you can change that energy. You know, if there is anything of black magic done on you, you know, you can change it. Nobody else can change it. If you're aware of it, you can change it. And I know that the divine masculine has enough tools and enough knowledge to change that. Okay, what's going on in the divine masculine? Wow. I have 2 cards. The Lovers, new love and justice and balance. You know, and that's also has to do with the karma. You know, it could be that love is on divine masculine's mind space, and there is this struggle going on between, you know, the mind and the heart, and he doesn't know. He's not sure about this. Maybe fear is coming in, you know, to trigger the past, and it's just the communication that needs to be sorted out, and there's balance there. So there is a lot of love, what I see in the divine masculine's mind space, and that needs to find its balance. That love needs to find its balance, and it could be that they're in separation at the moment, that they're not together, that there is this energy going on of past and present energies, and that is being stopped by you know, the dark side, that they are, you know, that there is love there, but it's not coming together because there is spell work done on it. um, and that is what the divine masculine needs to sort out for himself, and to balancing it out, you know, also weighing out the heart, and also weighing out, you know, the mind about it. Could be that the mind is saying, no, I'm not going to do this, but the heart is still pulling and saying, yes, you have to where do you need to listen to? Are you listening to your heart, that you give it a chance, and that you can balance everything out with each other, and you know, let turn the karma into dharma? Or are you saying, okay, you know, I just let this go because there is darkness coming up, and darkness trying to withhold you to do this? Okay, wow, that's pretty intense. It's that's a hard one. I hear Cupid already reach his arrow, or the arrow reached already the one of the divine partners. What's in his heart space? The Queen of Wands, um, the Fire Queen, the Queen of Passion, passion for life, passion for everything what lives around, and she is moving forward. You know, it could be that there is some fire in her that is moving her forward and bringing her forward on her path. um, but this is what's in the divine, and he's seeing that, and seeing the divine feminine, and it's also, you know, in the heart space. I see she's protected, and that's interesting, because I hear she's protected by his love. No matter what, she's always protected. Not only protected by the divine masculine, but also protected by her guides. So in his heart space is the divine feminine on his mind. And maybe, yeah, wow. What is his higher self saying? Wants to bring that cup of love. He wants to bring that cup of love. So bring that cup of love, and that's why there is that death and rebirth, you know, going on. It could be that the divine masculine is out of relationships, or gave up on the relationships, or said, you know, I dated so many women in my life, and I'm done with it all. But I see here for because um, um, there wasn't that balance. There wasn't that balance and communication what was going on. And now his higher self is saying, offer that cup of love. You know, take a risk, take a chance, and see what's happening. You know, so it could be that. I also hear change your mind. Don't change your mind. You know, and that's the weird part, because he's in this fight between his mind and his heart space. He knows who this divine feminine is. He knows in his heart space who she is. So how is he seeing the divine feminine? How is he seeing the divine feminine? I think this one wants to come out. Yeah, she is, you know, creating her own cups, creating her own life, filling up her cups, you know, everything what she wishes, you know, and it's almost everything she's going through. I just have to cut this again, because my candle is burning. Um, that she's filling up her cups, that she has many projects, many wishes out. There are many things that she's working on, and everything what she's doing will be in prosperity. You know, so he sees that she's filling up her own cups, and that she has everything in her, what he desires, or not desires, this is the wrong word for it, what he is looking for in a woman, you know, that is what he sees. You know, I see the beauty, the brains, the intelligence, the spirituality, the stability, the adventure, and holding the peace. She's holding it all together, you know, and also the generosity of giving and taking. And that's how he sees the divine feminine. So what is his uncomfortability? What is the uncomfortability of the divine masculine? What is the uncomfortability of the divine masculine? In the collective, right? This is all collective reading. The uncomfortability is walking away. You know, walking away from it all, and you know, leaving all the empty cups behind, and saying, you know, this is not going to work for me. I have to walk my own path. You know, it's about oh my gosh, this is very interesting. I get some now along this reading. I get some reminiscings here. Yeah, walking away and leaving it all behind. That's his uncomfortability. That's, you know, what is going on. Why is he running away from maybe feeling not supported, not feeling seen, or his emotions are not feeling felt, that it's being seen, or whatever. Could be that, you know, that there is not enough I hear it has to do with abandonment. He is not used. Still, I hear still not uh, capable to handle the emotions when the divine feminine is walking away, you know, no, or leaving him behind, or, you know, for any kind of reason. And I hear there needs to be no reason. Uncomfortable with the divine feminine walking her path. Uncomfortable with that emotion that works, that comes up with that. Okay. What is he going to do about it? Communication. He knows that she's fierce in her communication. That when there is communication, that maybe he feels attacked, or you know, that's what I feel in this whole process, that he is not able to to communicate with the divine feminine. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I hear the divine feminine is also um, able to communicate about the things that that is going wrong, and it has to do with this karma dharma wheel that is going on. And there is enough consciousness for both of them, and for the divine masculine, there's enough consciousness to see the things from a higher perspective. But still, you know, in his mind, there's something else going on. So it's about the balance. I hear it's the communication, what's lacking, what's not being said. And it has a chance that, you know, there must be more raw and real communication about emotions or feelings. But I also have a feeling it's not the right time, because Mercury is retrograde, and then the communication is out of line together with all the 7 other planets. Saturn is going retrograde. You know, that's death and rebirth. That is not almost saying, you know, the rebirth is taking a longer time than you know, the darkness. So it could be that the masculine energy is longer in the darkness because of the wheel of karma and the planets that are turning around. So it's something that is needed to work through. You need to go within. There's the need to go within, I hear. How is the higher self of the masculine seeing this relationship? How is the higher self of the divine masculine seeing? Wow. Wow. 3 cards are coming out. How is his higher self seeing this? As childhood lovers, you know, children, could be past life, could be someone from the past returning into your life. It could be that, you know, they're childhood sweethearts, you know, and it could be that they know each other from a former lifetime when they were kids. You know, it could be that there is this joyment, that inner child that is still, you know, seeing each other, and you know, like children, when those souls connect with each other, it's open, it's spontaneous, it's feeling at ease. There is laughter and there is fulfillment. And that's what the higher self say, you know, when you're acting as children, you know, in openness, in without fear, without barriers, you know, then there is just this beautiful energy going on. And it could be that the burden of the past is holding him back. The burdens of the past is holding him back. And what is he going to do about it is that he is rushing in. He is working on himself. He is releasing the burdens. He's looking, you know, at his house. He's looking at at the uh, the castle that is that he had to defend, the castle that he had to defend, and now you know, carrying the burdens. But underneath all of that, there is this deep, passionate love, and he is rushing in. It could be that he's up for traveling, that he's up for moving forward with his life, and could be that the past is too much of a burden to him, that he's saying, you know, yeah, I'm moving forward on my own. And that is what his higher self saying about this relationship. You know, keep it as a beautiful memory, and leave the burdens behind, you know. And when you hold on to the beautiful memories, and there is forgiveness, um, I hear everybody is sharing their own burdens, everybody is carrying their own means, and that is needed, that they carry their own stuff, and not you know, I'm giving you one of my burdens, and I give it to you, and you have to deal with it. No, they have to go within and solve it themselves, and that will make them move forward. You know, that will make the divine masculine moving forward to the next step, to the next level. And that's how the higher self says, okay, you know, guys, you know, everybody has this burden, everybody has a backpack full of emotions and emotional baggage, you know. And it's how do you go along with it, you know. See it as something beautiful, see it as a lesson to be learned, move on, and going your way. But I see that the divine masculine is looking too much back to the burdens. It's not, it's almost, that's interesting, because it's like this. It's almost going back to those burdens, you know, going back to the burdens of that time. So don't go there, you know, go to that joyful energy, you know. And when you release those burdens and you let it go, and you move forward into a different direction, you know, then this child energy is coming back. So that's how the higher self sees the relationship between the divine masculine and the feminine. This week, because it could be that it has to do with this first card, you know, that energy are being stagnated. And it's not for all of the divine masculines. For a part of the divine masculines, there is being work done, and that needs to be changed. I also hear people in your surroundings don't want to see you succeed, and it could be that is people from the past don't want you to succeed, because they see you moving on and leveling up, and they want to hold that, want to hold you back in every step of the way. And it could also be your peers, right? Where was it? Well, I think it was in this one. In the karma, yeah, in the karma dharma wheel, peer pressure. So it could be that that the lessons are coming from your peers, from your bosses, from your colleagues, from everything, and it has to do with your own moral codes. How do you treat yourself? You know, if you treat yourself in lack, if you treat yourself being not good enough, it will be always be mirrored by other people around you that say, you know, that they give you that feeling of lack, that you're not good enough. If you think about yourself, you know, I'm not deserving this, other people will treat you if you don't deserve it. So that's what's going on here with the burdens Divine Masculine is carrying. You know, it could be that it is a sign of creating more self-love, more confidence, and letting go. I hear letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go of the thoughts, of your patterns, of let go of the insecurities. That's what I hear. Okay. So what is the universe saying? Wow. The universe is saying, protect yourself and move forward. Protect yourself against any attacks from the outside, and moving forward. You know, protect yourself. You know, and that's energetically against your peers, about colleagues, about people around you, and know this, the quicker you change your vibration and the quicker you change your environment, that this is not happening. You know, that you can let it go, and new things will start for you. You will see that things change drastically and quick. That's what I hear. And it's also about, you know, leaving the childishness behind, and stop, what was it? Stop the projection. Stop your own projection, and stop to I hear stop your wrong. Stop letting the other person feel that they're wrong, because there's no good and there's no bad. There's no wrong and right. It's all karmic, what's playing out. So if you want to show yourself that you are right and that the other person is wrong, then there is always this separation from mind and heart, and there won't be any union. And if you want to be right in every situation, you know, then you will always meet people on the other side that will show you that you are wrong, because you always want to be this in that energy of being right. You're never wrong, because probably you don't want to feel that feeling of, you know, that you always have the feeling that you need to protect yourself, and that's not about it. So that's what the universe is saying. Stop with defending yourself, and stop and start moving forward into a new beginning. So this is it for this week, and I hope you do well. You know, if you like these readings, hit the subscription box and or the subscription bell, and the notification bell to give me a thumbs up. I will be in the Netherlands in October, and there will be a mediumship evening on the 20th of October. And any questions that you have, it's located in Emmeloord in het Voorhuis. And we can connect. 3 top mediums are giving a mediumship evening and giving answers on your questions, or making contact with your deceased loved ones, and to see if they're in connection with you. So let me know if you're interested, and I see you next week. Not Friday. I see you Friday for the twin flame reading. And I hope you all can cope with the energies that is going on today. I wish you a lot of light, love, and grace, and let it all go in flow, in ease and grace. And see you next time. Bye bye.